All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live coming to you from Clinton-Massie High School and the newly dedicated Coach Mudd Court. Having a few technical – oh, there we go. Now we got it. Joining me, as always, over the last couple years is E.J. Lamb. E.J. Lamb, welcome to the broadcast.
Hey, good to be here.
Yes, absolutely. So excited about tonight's contest. You got Clinton-Massie Falcons. Unfortunately, starting right now at 0-3, but coming on hopefully strong over this gauntlet of games that they've had. As you can see in their schedule, lost to Wilmington, lost to Edgewood, a very tough Division II or Division I in basketball Edgewood team, and then against what a lot of people picked as the league champion, Western Brown, coming out of the gate. So 3 losses there, but have played tough, especially this last Friday.
Yeah, last Friday they gave their best effort, gave them some confidence. Again, it was simply a moral victory. They lost by 3, but they took a good Wilmington team down to the wire. And so they're going to have to build on that because they're going to have their hands full tonight with this Blanchester team.
Absolutely, yeah. And when you say handful, you're talking about multiple people, but you got to start with Braden Sipple.
Braden Sipple, 36 points a game. Incredible ball player, can create his own shots, can move with the ball, without the ball, shoot the 3, drive, 6'4", very athletic, a junior from what I believe.
Absolutely.
From what I've seen, and this kid is incredible, has a very, very bright future ahead of him.
Absolutely, yeah. Already looking at some D1 offers.
Oh, yeah.
I know I've talked to his dad, a great guy, a guy I had the opportunity to actually coach with many, many years back. So Braden was a part of an AAU team that I was a part of, and my son was a part of. Always played up a year. He always knew he could compete at that next level. And I could tell you, even in 4th and 5th grade when I had him, I knew he could shoot back then. Seriously, you knew he could shoot back then. So great young man and kid you want to root for. I mean, it's one of those kids that, because of the good attitude, not a big talker. I mean, he can bring it if he needs to, but not a big talker. He likes to just let his game speak for itself.
Yeah, very, very good player. And, again, you got a Clinton County rivalry. There'll be some talking going on, but Braden goes and lets his play do the talking for him. And is an incredible player, 36 points a game on any level. Any level.
Yeah, it's impressive.
I'm talking from first grade up in the NBA. If you're averaging 36 points, that's incredible.
And we have to talk his rebound ability as well. So he can score and does a great job scoring. The kid can rebound too. It's not just a one-trick pony sort of thing. I mean, he's scoring, he's getting rebounds, he's going to have multiple assists in the game, and he is averaging 4 steals for every game as well.
He's got long arms, and if you look at him, he plays long.
Yeah.
He's got long arms, can get in there, and he'll kind of weave his way through as you see him drive, and kind of works that way, getting rebounds, and just has a very good feel for the court. A very good feel for the court.
Yeah, and a smart kid, knows how to play the game.
Very smooth.
Absolutely. So besides him, you're going to see Hunter Bear, a senior, averaging 13 points a game, and he's going to also have a couple blocks. He's averaging up to 4 blocks a game. That's kind of their size in the middle. He's a stocky young man as well, so he's going to be the guy.
Athletic as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So Tate and Nate are going to have some their hands full there underneath with him. Then you get Tanner Kreger. I got to talk about Tanner for a second. So I've known Tanner for a lot of years. I got to coach Tanner also in an AAU league. Great young man, and I mean, he can score. I mean, he's averaging 10 points a game. He's leading the team, I believe, if I'm correct, yes, in assists. But more than anything, he's your motor. He's your energy guy. He's your 100% effort the whole time. He wants to lay it all on the court. He wants you to have to put him on a cart and wheel him off the court when he's done because he's that tired.
And every basketball team needs those players. You know, you've coached basketball. I coach my son's team, and you realize you need every type of player on the court. You need an energy guy. You need a rebounding guy. You need a guy who can score points. And they kind of have all those pieces together for a really, really good team. Like we said, Hunter Bear is athletic. I saw 3 or 4 guys in warm-ups throwing down.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 3 or 4 major athletic guys, but then they got their role players, their assist guys, Tanner Kreger.
Yep.
So they're going to be, if we thought Wilmington was tough, and they're a good team, this team is probably tops in the league right now.
Yeah, without question. Now, C&E they were able to clip them on Tuesday. I talked to Coach Weber. Coach Weber and I go back many, many years, all the way back to his East Clinton days, and he was surprised at that performance. That performance was not his team. He was unsure of kind of why they couldn't just, as he used the term, snap out of it, basically. Yeah. So never did snap out of it. They ended up taking a loss to C&E, which we don't want to take anything thing away from CNE. CNE's a good team. They have a dominant player with, I believe, Skylar Schmidt. He's only a junior, listed at about 6'6", 6'7", but about 230 strong.
Big boy.
That particular game, he had 26 points and 20 rebounds. So,
Whoa.
yeah, that's a good line no matter what. So,
that's a good line.
Yeah, the Blanchester not only brings Sipple and Krager and Bear to the table. You got Jackson Wale, a 6'3" senior that it does a great job with his athleticism. He's one of those kids you saw throwing down there at the beginning, and he brings a little bit of swag to the floor. You know, he wants to make sure everybody knows that Blanchester's here and we're representing, ready to go.
Yeah, and you said he's 6'3", I believe that's what
Yep,
he said.
6'3".
And that's what you notice about Blanchester is they don't have one guy 6'6" or over, but they got like 3 or 4 guys that are 6'3",
Absolutely.
6'4".
6'3", 6'4",
so they're
yeah.
long. The
Yep.
whole team is long for a high school team, and so he kind of adds to that and gives them a lot of energy.
Yeah, 3 of your starters, 6'3", 6'3", 6'4", and then you got another starter, Ashcraft, who is a phenomenal football player, heck of a football player at 6'1". So a lot of height. Tanner Krager's going to come in as another starter at 5'11". Flipping over to the Massey side, for those of you that haven't been able to be a part of the broadcast so far, leading the team right now in points is actually Tate Oberding. So Tate Oberding's averaging 13 points a game, followed by Brendan Lamb, Nate Baker, Austin Fawcett, and Carter Uten, and that's probably going to be your 5 starters with Jordan Redmond, Blake Ireland, Logan Myers coming off the bench. So what have you seen from Friday night, and what are you expecting to see tonight?
I like where we were. I like how our effort. I thought our younger guys that are playing up started to get more relaxed. Mm-hmm. Our younger guards were started to hit some of those threes they were taking. Mm-hmm. We can build on that and not let the moment overwhelm us. And we have to kind of do what we did last Friday, and that's hang with them. That's not let them get a 10. They get a 10, 15-point lead. You know, you let them get a couple dunks and this crowd gets into it with a 10, 15, they're going to put their foot on the gas and go.
Yeah, they want to run. That's
so you got to
sure.
stay with them,
yep.
Keep that confidence up, and get our young guys. Brendan Lamb's got to lead them, got to take shots, got to be that motivator on the court.
I think the difference with this matchup defensively for Brendan, so you know Brendan's going to end up on Sipple. They've had a lot of experience with each other over the years. Different than Cam Coomer that was coming in here on Friday. The size differential does concern me. Brendan is quick and he's athletic. He's big. He's strong. But there's probably a good 6 or 7 inches difference between the two. So that'll be interesting to see how he relates to that and how well he's able to overcome that.
Yeah, he's definitely thick and quick, but that length might create problems. Lamb's one of the best defenders. Has played with some of the best AAU teams in the state,
yep.
And they usually lock him down on the best guard on the team.
Yep.
He's going to get that challenge tonight. He's a little outsized, but he'll be up for it. I mean, we'll see how it shakes out, but hopefully he'll be up for that challenge.
Absolutely. So also coming off the bench, you've got Jordan Redmond, Blake Ireland, Logan Myers, giving good minutes so far this year. Austin Fawcett, Carter Uten are your off guards, your shooting guards right there. You know, one of the things that we've talked about before is those three-pointers. Surprisingly, the team right now is 7 for 53 from the three-point range. So that's a 13-point average for the team right now. Yeah,
you can't do that.
Yeah.
You either have to make some or stop shooting the threes. Go inside. Really, I mean, that's not good at all.
Yeah.
We have a couple of the younger guards that are wanting to pull the trigger, and that's good for them, but you got to make them. If you realize I missed 3 or 4 in a row, let's dish the ball to another teammate.
Yeah, or
you
get the ball
smart.
inside, like you said.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of inside presence Massey has with so much height from Blanchester and a lot of size and strength as well. So just to let you know, Clinton-Massie is going to be playing tonight against Blanchester and tomorrow night at Franklin High School. They're going to be a fantastic opponent for Clinton-Massie. That's an away game. And then they'll play again on Saturday the 28th versus Hillsborough. Blanchester's going to play tonight against Clinton-Massie here at Clinton-Massie, and then they'll have Reading a week from now, and that'll be at Reading.
Yeah, the gauntlet continues.
Yes.
It's going to be a tough game. And let me say this about tonight. Our big guys got to stay out of foul trouble. Going to be hard for them. Hopefully they can stay in the game and give us good minutes.
Absolutely. So Clinton-Massie, with about 1 minute and 30 seconds left, finishing up their warm-ups, taking some time on the court here. Blanchester's coming together with a last-minute direction. So, I mean, just overall right now, like you said, the quick start's important, or at least to not let them pour it on there from the beginning. Stay with them, stay close. I think, honestly, the dunks are going to happen, so you kind of just accept those. You move on. Yeah, absorb them, and you move on. So, we'll look forward to seeing probably a little bit of high flying here from both teams. Maybe Blanchester coming out a little ahead in the acrobatics.
I told my family all day, you're going to enjoy, I said, hey, it's going to be a good game. Massey's kind of outsized. But I'll tell you what, you'll enjoy watching Bland because they're a good team. They're a fun team to watch. They're athletic. There's some high flying, and so I told my two boys, enjoy watching their dunks.
Yeah,
you might get a few to watch tonight.
Should be a fun game to watch. Absolutely. So, Clinton-Massie with just about 40 minutes is making their way over to the bench. Blanchester setting themselves up for our Star Spangled Banner that will play here in just a moment. All right, we'd like to thank the Clinton-Massie Band for an excellent job of the Star Spangled Banner as usual. Appreciate that work, Mrs. McLean. She does a fantastic job for us. Also, EJ, I think we should take just a moment and thank everybody that was a part of the ceremony last week for Brian Mudd and the dedication of the court. I've heard nothing but positive things and just respectful comments about how that went and how much they appreciate what we're doing for Coach Mudd here. Great man of God, a great man to be a part of this district for 25 years, coach numerous kids, just a real good guy, and we appreciate having him here as long as we did.
Yes, he was a gift to Massey, and we do thank God for him. And I think the court looks wonderful. I think it looks great. And what a fun evening! Not fun in some respects, but it was an honor to be a part of that evening.
Absolutely.
And see them honor him, and he's a fighter. And they came out and fighted. They fought.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they tried to take on his mentality, his persona in that particular game. So introductions here for Clinton-Massie as predicted. Your starters: Austin Fawcett, Brendan Lamb, Nate Baker, Carter Uten, and Tate Oberding. All right, so as we get started underway, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your being a part of the broadcast this evening. I already know, having spoke to a few people here in-house, that we've got people listening all over the country, including Nashville, Tennessee, and Texas.
All right.
So we are live in Nashville. We are live in Texas right now, EJ.
That's all my exes live in Texas.
Yeah, all your exes live in Texas. That's why you stay in Nashville, Tennessee, actually. So ball's going to be to Blanchester, immediately into the hands of Sipple, number 22, your starting guard here, 36-point average scorer. Gets the ball over to Tanner Krager. Tanner Krager is going to get the ball to Ashcraft. Ashcraft back to Sipple, fakes one way. It's defended well by Brendan Lamb to Krager to Jackson Wale. Wale's bringing the ball up, and they're going to immediately call a foul on Carter Uten. That's going to be his first. They're going to call that a shooting foul against number 1, Carter Uten.
Yeah, he drew that, sold that a little bit, but I did think it looked like he got fouled there.
Little hands on there,
yeah.
hands on. So it looks like Bear underneath there for Blanchester. Tanner Oberding and Nate Baker, your people in the box here for Clinton-Massie. First one's out, yeah, and actually Blanchester as a team is shooting over 80% from the foul line, 80.4 actually. That's a fantastic average for this early in the year where they're still trying to get their legs underneath them a little bit.
He missed both.
Oberding gets the rebound.
Lamb's going to bring the ball up court, kind of survey and look over the court, asking for a little help. Looks like he's going to get double teamed over to Uten. Pass intended, stolen.
Yeah, ball's going to get up to Tanner Krager. Tanner Krager to Sipple. Sipple's going to just pull up, and nice little J. He's going to miss that one. Carter Uten gets the ball.
Uten's going to take it up, find Fawcett. Fawcett over the corner to Baker. Baker's going to drive and gets deflected.
He's going to turn the ball over as well to Sipple. Sipple's going to get the ball and get a 2-point basket.
Little roll, nice little roll there.
Nice little shooter's roll there. Brendan Lamb with the defense on him from Sipple.
Good not to get fouled, though. I mean, it's 2 points.
Yeah, there's no reason to
don't
give
get
up
in early
that
foul trouble.
there.
Lamb's going to find Fawcett. Fawcett's driving in and goes up, makes the good
nice
bucket.
They're going to need to move here. That Blanchester
looks like
wants
they're
to
moving
run.
quickly. Yeah.
Blanchester wants to run. They want to run. The ball's going to get outlet quickly. Ball's over there, and he's going to shoot that, and that is missed, but the rebound's by Ashcraft. Ashcraft's going to be under the basket the whole night. Tanner Krager with a 3. It's going to make it a 5-2 lead for Blanchester with 6:34 left in the start of your first quarter. So the defense looks like looks kind of like a 1-2-2. Carter's going to break that, give the ball. Ball goes off. Nope.
Just a little sloppy. Sloppy. Didn't get it quite to Baker like he wanted to.
Looked like it might have been deflected off the hand of a Blanchester guy, but maybe not. So
Jordan Redmond's going to come in for Carter Uten. I'll say this: Redmond gave you some good minutes last week. He's not a starter, but he'll give you some quality minutes.
Yeah, Jordan Redmond wants as much time as he can on the court, do what he can. He's a quiet kid, but he's ready to play anytime you call on him. Clinton-Massie with a man-to-man defense. Ball gets to Jackson Wale. Sipple's going to get the ball, but is defended well by Brendan Lamb. Brendan Lamb cuts him off in the process. Baker's going to be on Bear there underneath. Ashcraft gets the ball back over to Wale. Wale's going to get the ball to Sipple. Brendan Lamb's got his hand on him, doesn't get the foul called. Gets the ball back out to Tanner Krager. Tanner Krager's guarded by Austin Fawcett. Sipple's going to get an open look, and that's a 3. The thing about Sipple is he's going to be, I know this sounds silly, it's going to be a quiet 30 points.
Yeah, but he got picked, and he just methodically makes those shots, and just a great player all around. Jordan Redmond takes this little jumper to keep him going.
Yeah, 8-4 is your score with Clinton-Massie down by 4 early in this first quarter. Ball goes to Bear underneath. Bear's going to kick the ball back out to Wale. Wale up to Ashcraft, but no, he's going to hold on to it, bring the ball out to Tanner Krager. Tanner Krager to Ashcraft. Ashcraft over to Sipple. Sipple gets a nice feed. That's another 2-point basket.
He's just smooth.
Yeah, I mean,
he's just very smooth.
Yeah, you can't ask for a better defense. He had his hand in his face. I think he might
that height difference we talked about made a difference there.
Pulling his shorts down even.
Fawcett's going to get in to Oberding. Oberding misses the pass, rolls off his pass out of bounds. Going to be Blanchester ball.
So Logan Myers is going to come in early in substitution for Clinton-Massie. Looks like we're going to do a little switch, and Hunter Bear is going to be guarded by Tate Oberding. Oberding's going to move Jordan Redmond out to Wale. Wale's going to shoot. And he's going to make that roll-in 3, so all of a sudden it's 13-4. Quick timeout for Blanchester. So So 4:47 left in the first period. This is pretty much what you thought. Now they want to run, but in this case, they're run to set up the 3-point play.
Yeah, set a pick there on Lamb and got an open look there for Sipple. I mean, that's 3 threes they've already hit.
Yeah.
That's the difference between last week's Wilmington game is they were missing some of those.
Yeah.
They're making their threes. Sipple's as good as advertised.
Yes.
And the word for him, I think, is smooth. He's just very smooth.
Absolutely.
And it looks effortless. Like you said, it just kind of looks like he effortlessly scores those.
Yep.
And Massey's going to have their hands full. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
They're, good timeout. Don't let them go on a, run, get up by 20. But they're going to have to do their best. And it's not a clean game. They're not making good passes.
Yeah, we've had, I believe, 4 turnovers.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
At this point. Yeah, so
Clinton-Massie, 2 or 3 thrown out of bounds and 2 or 3 steals. So that doesn't bode well on the scoreboard.
Clinton-Massie's got to clean that up if they want to stay anywhere close in this game. So Brendan Lamb's able to drive past the initial defense there.
Over to Redmond. Redmond's going to kick out to Logan Myers.
Yep.
Myers to Fawcett, drives in, looks for an opening, and he misses the layup, and it's going to be Bland ball off Massey.
That's a good drive, though. I mean, that's what you want. You want to be aggressive. You want to get the ball in the lane. You want to let your big guys get a rebound, and it just came up a little short here. So Tanner Krager's going to get the ball, bring it up this time. Austin Fawcett's going to defend him in the high court there. Looking to the three-point line to Sipple. Sipple's got his hands full with Brendan Lamb defending him, gets the pick. Jordan Redmond is able to kind of give a little deflection there. Brendan Lamb with the ball.
Lamb's going to be able to Fawcett to Logan Myers. Three-pointer, it's good.
Yep.
Nice shot. I wouldn't talk any trash there, Logan.
Yeah, I don't think we want to start tapping your head with a three-point sign.
Don't want to do that.
It's 13-7, young man, so let's play ball first. Ashcraft gets the ball back out to Sipple. Sipple gets over to Wale. Wale to Tanner Krager. Tanner Krager's getting a pick set for Ashcraft. Ashcraft to Sipple. Sipple's going to get blocked.
Nice block.
Nice block.
Here comes Lamb. Going to go in transition. Get up to Logan Meyer. He's going to go up for the layup, and it's no good. Rims out.
But
Rebound.
Austin Fawcett's able to get it.
We see some early effort by these guys. I like it by the Falcons.
Absolutely.
Tate's going to be at the top of the key. Take it, kick out. Logan Myers fakes. Back to Oberding. Oberding goes up, shoots, no good.
Ball's going to get kicked out to Tanner Krager. Tanner Krager's going to try to run, and this is exactly what they want to do, but he does turn the ball over. Tate Oberding's going to get that. Yep.
He's going to drive, go up, and he's going to get blocked. So. Kind of a dangerous dunk to go against a guy who's 6'4" and can jump as much as you, but Tate just throws caution to the wind and goes for it and gets a foul and 2 shots.
Absolutely. Good effort by Tate Oberding there. Start with him and Austin Fawcett in the turnover, and then wants to go up. You know what? Be aggressive, young man. I like it. Be aggressive. Get the foul. Now let's see if you can put a couple in here.
First shot is up. It's no good.
Yep. So from the line, Clinton-Massie right now is shooting about 67% from the free throw. So, an expected early average of about 60% when the start of the year. Get their legs underneath them a little bit.
Up and
Tate gets that to roll off the side of the rim to Tanner Krager. Tanner Krager to Ashcraft. Ashcraft's going to get over to Wale. Wale will pull it from there. He has no problem pulling up there. Looks like he pushed off there to Jordan. Ooh. They're going to call Tate Oberding for that. Looked like he had a hand on the ball, but he's going to go ahead and get the foul call. 2 shots there for Sipple, and Sipple is. I'm gonna make sure I don't either over-exaggerate or tell you wrong here, but Braden Sipple from the line is 58 for 69. Number one, the kid shot 70 now free throws. 70 free throws. He's got 128 field goal attempts. That young man can put the ball up. We appreciate that. 59 for 70, and make that 60 for 71. So excellent job there, Braden Sipple. That's 8 already. Already he's going to put up. Looks like 9 points already, and it's an easy 9. It's a quiet 9, if you will. So that block out of bounds, Hunter Bear.
Austin Fawcett decided it's his night. That's about his 3rd time driving into the paint, trying to make something happen. They give him a little bit of aggressiveness. He's going to inbound the ball. Let me ask you a question, Matt. Yeah. If these high schoolers 30 years ago were shooting 3-pointers 4 feet beyond the arc, what would the coaches be doing?
Oh, screaming bloody murder.
It's a different era, isn't it?
Absolutely. Now they're almost daring you to pull it from there.
Pull it up.
Yeah.
Brendan Lamb's got the ball in the high court, going to drive on Sipple over to Oberding for the open 3. It's no good.
No good. But Tanner Krager's going to get the rebound. Rebound's going to be pushed up to Wale. Wale will pull it from there, but he's able to pull it back down That means Logan Myers is on Sipple. So Brendan Lamb is going to get the ball back out to Wale. Wale's to Logan Myers. Sorry to Tanner Krager. Tanner Krager's going to try to get it to Sipple. Can't get it underneath to him, though.
Good minutes there, guys. Good minutes, good defense. Looks like it's going to stay with
Austin
Blanchester.
Fawcett tries to bounce it off of his defender, or the offensive player's face, basically, and missed it. Nate Baker back in the game for Tate Overding. Overding with one foul with 2:02 left in the first period. He's going to take a seat for a second. 15-7 is your score for Blanchester. So Sipple's trying to get the ball. They're trying to get the ball to Sipple. He can't get it, so Wale shoots from there.
No good.
Rebound.
That's out. It's Massey
And
ball.
it's going to bring it over to Massey.
All right.
Nice effort by Jordan Redmond there. Now, again, let's see what we can do against this 1-2-2
good
press
effort.
here. Yeah.
Good effort. Lamb's going to bring up the ball.
So let's see if they can. Baker's going to try to get in between here, in between these guys. Get the ball.
Dishes out.
To Logan Myers. Yep.
He took a little extra step there.
Yep. Took an extra step. Got a little excited with the ball. So Baker needs to turn and go towards that basket. I mean, he needs to be aggressive if he can get an open look there. Tanner Krager brings the ball past the timeline. Logan Myers guarding Sipple like a glove, basically, trying to stay on him the whole time.
The most aggressive player we have is Fawcett right now.
Absolutely.
He's going to the hoop. And Lamb and Baker and Tate need to go to the bucket, too, see what they can do. There's a rebound, Lamb. Looks like he gets fouled. A little push there by Sipple.
Yep, Sipple's going to get called on that one. It's going to be his first and team's first. Braden Sipple, again, as advertised, 9 points in your first quarter with one foul.
He's on average.
Yep, and it looks like the leading scorer tied at 2 apiece is Jordan Redmond and Austin Fawcett there.
Lamb's going to take the ball up court, be met a little bit backcourt by Sipple. Got 3 guys going to find Fawcett. Fawcett's going to drive and turn over.
Turn the ball over, yep.
You know, we talked about the adjustment that from last year of Uten and Fawcett.
Yep.
These young guards that are making the move up, and you still kind of see every now and then not ready for the speed of the game. And so
they're just getting frustrated easy.
Yeah.
So with a minute left in this first quarter, you're in bad territory right here, being down 8 points. You want to make sure and get an empty trip here for Blanchester. Hopefully be able to keep the ball out of the hands of Sipple at this point. Yeah,
Sipple goes in, and he's tripled. He traveled, but they're going to call foul, look like, before that happened.
Austin Fawcett's going to be called. That's his second in the first quarter. I think at this point you're going to have to leave him in because you need the guard play. So Ashcraft's going to shoot that quick 2-pointer. Rims in and out.
Good stop. Let's score a point here, guys.
Yeah, coming out of this with something is very important.
Fawcett's going to dribble. Pass over to Lamb. Lamb's going to hold over to Uten. Uten's going to dribble. Looking for somebody. That's a Lamb.
Brendan Lamb.
Lamb back to Uten. He's going to hold the ball while. Maybe they're going to hold this clock for a minute here and just keep the lead at 8. Maybe try to get a point here before the quarter's up. Fawcett's going to drive, find Nate Baker. Baker's going to hold the ball, dribble a little bit, looking for some help. Got Lamb. Lamb's going to help him out. 10 seconds left on the clock. 7 seconds. Lamb's going to dribble out, maybe take the last shot. Dribbles us a crossover, little floater, and just rims out. No good. That's going to end the quarter for us.
15-7 is going to be your end of first quarter score. So as you said, it looks like you're getting some initial butterflies, hopefully out of your system for Clinton-Massie. Struggling to not turn the ball over, to be honest with you. That's pretty much the name of the game right there. I would say at this point you're seeing, I don't want to go over-exaggerate, 8 turnovers.
Yeah, I was thinking 7, 8, 9 turnovers. Yeah. Anywhere in that range, and that's too many against a good team.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that's not to be down by 8 and have that many turnovers.
I'm a little surprised that that's the case. Yeah,
it's only an 8-point lead. They come in here averaging a lot of points, Blanchester does, so they're a little bit below average, but Sipple he's your bailout guy. He'll bail you out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's going to probably end up with 30+.
Yeah, easily. I mean, he's going to be a quiet 30 every night. So that's why he's averaging 36 points. And like you said, as advertised, he's smooth on the offensive side. He's good on the defensive side. Got a couple rebounds, a couple turnovers himself. But I think, again, you're going to see Tanner Krager as your engine. He's the guy pushing the team up the court. He's the guy wanting to get the ball up as quick as possible and get into the hands of his playmakers, and he can make a play himself if he needs to. So watch Tanner Krager kind of take control over this game mentally and push these Blanchester Wildcats a little bit here, especially in the second quarter.
Yeah, and I think that. And I think what Massie needs is energy. We need to hit a couple big shots and get this crowd into it. It's our home court, and it's pretty quiet in the Brian Mudd Coach Mudd court here at Clinton-Massie High School.
Absolutely.
A
little surprising that we don't see the same energy that we would have seen against Wilmington. It seemed
and it's a good crowd
out
tonight, so we'll see. Maybe a couple shots will get him into the game here. Oh, Uten drives. He pump fakes, and it looks like he's going to get fouled as he goes up for the shot. Going to get, looks like 2 out of this.
Yeah, Braden Roy, which Coach Weber had a real nice compliment to Braden Roy earlier in the game. In the pregame, talking to me. Just a team guy, absolute team guy. If you tell him to go guard the best guy, he'll go.
Yeah.
If you tell him to go guard the big guy, he'll go. He doesn't care. He'll play whatever you want him to do, whenever you want him to play. So that's the kind of thing you want to hear from your head coach, saying he's a team guy. Absolutely.
Right now, Massie needs to hit some free throws. We missed the first one and missed the second.
Yep. And Wale is going to get that rebound. Tanner Krager again wanting to push the ball up as quick as possible. Sipple's going to get the ball over to Wale. Wale brings the ball. Kind of a wild shot there.
Tate's going to get the rebound. He's pushing.
Tate Oberding.
He's going to drive all the way down, go up, get stripped, and it's going to go out on Bland. Going to be Clinton-Massie basketball. He had an open Baker. I don't know if he didn't have a passing lane there or not.
Yeah, it didn't look like he was comfortable getting that ball to Baker at any point there. In that
nice pass there inside to Tate. Tate goes up, and it's no good.
Rebounds are definitely heavy for Blanchester right now. It seems like Blanchester's gotten every defensive rebound for them.
Nate Baker's got it, going to find Lamb, and he's going to make the layup.
Yep, nice job.
15-9.
15-9 your score. A quick turnover by Blanchester. Surprising turnover. Wale just maybe looking up before he got the ball in his hand. So Baker better not play that far off of him. He's willing to pull that from the volleyball line if he gets the opportunity.
Sipple looking to get a little opportunity here himself.
So Sipple gets the ball, fakes the ball back to Wale. Wale's going to get it over to Tanner Krager. Tanner Krager's going to pull it out, start the offense up a little bit here. Wale gets the ball. He's looking to get the ball over to Ashcraft. Ashcraft with a backdoor cut.
Nice
cut. Can't be mad at that. That's just a nice cut.
Very good pass.
Brendan smartly
Lamb's going to drive, find Redmond, and it's going to bobble out of his hands. These guys that haven't played with Lamb aren't ready for a lot of his passes, you see.
Yeah.
Just haven't played together a lot.
Yep, and like you said, speed. I mean, they're looking at speed right now. Ashcraft's going to get the ball. It's
nice
partially blocked, but then picked up by Sipple right behind him. Brendan Lamb's going to smartly get the ball in his hands and try to push this ball up court just a little bit.
Lamb's going to find Uten. Uten's going to drive in, dish it off to Redmond. Redmond goes up, makes a layup. Nice bucket.
2 points. Nice bucket there. Get the ball back, and Krager's going to move. He's going to move. He wants to push the ball as quick as possible. Backdoor cut by Sipples, missed by Krager. Krager gets the ball over to Roy. Roy to Wale. Wale's guarded by Nate Baker. Nate Baker brings him to stop the ball. Back to Roy. Roy's dribbling. It looks like he double dribbled on that one. Yeah, kind of high dribble there. So ball's going to go to the Clinton-Massie Falcons. That's a couple turnovers in the second quarter for the Wildcats. Kind of not usually their game.
Yeah, we need to capitalize on these.
Absolutely.
Capitalize on these and get some points here.
Absolutely. So Clinton-Massie brings the ball up. Carter Uten gets the ball to tries to get the ball.
Looks
and
like
he's going to be
fouled
by Wale, number 23 on your program. Jackson Wale is going to pick up the foul there. The ball is going to be taken out of bounds. Smartly, they know that Brendan Lamb's going to get the ball, so Tanner Krager forces him to make an athletic play just to keep the ball in play.
Lamb's going to bring it across half court.
Spread the ball.
Kick it over to Tate. Tate's going to drive in, kick it out to Myers. Myers to Uten. He's going to drive in, kick out to Baker. Baker drives in. Lamb's going to take the open three, and it's no good off the back of the rim. I'm telling you what, better possessions this week than even better possessions. Little sloppy in the middle. Ball gets loose. Sipple's got it. That's a good foul, Lamb. You got to foul him hard because he can absorb the foul and make it. So there's a foul on Lamb there. Looks like we got an injury.
Yeah, Nate got kicked in the head.
Oh, wow.
And he's bleeding.
We'll get some attention out here.
Fine. So we're going to take a break in the action right here. Clinton-Massie got a little blood on the court there. Baker's resting.
Did his head hit on the floor, or did he?
I think he actually got a foot.
Okay.
I think he got a foot into the back of the head. Sipple, when he went to dive for the ball, I think Sipple got him in the back of the head, just by accident there. So a little blood on the ground. He'll be fine. So he's going to take just a second to seal that up.
Baker's a tough kid.
Yeah.
Tough kid. He'll absorb this, and hopefully they'll absorb that and get him kind of stitched up, whatever they need to do, and get him back in the game.
So Clinton-Massie, let's see, down by 8 with 5:02 left in the second period. He's looks like he's going to be okay. Just got cut open, and the blood's going to – your head's going to bleed. Your head's going to bleed. No matter what happens, your head's going to bleed. So what are we seeing right now? 19-8 your score. You're a little concerned about, obviously you don't want to get Baker out of the game. He'll have to be out for a little bit, see what happens with him. Clinton-Massie just continues to kind of turn the ball over just a little bit, and we'll see what they can do. We'll see what they can do once we get the floor here cleaned and cleared.
Little pat from some of the Bland kids, not intentional. They're not, from what I see, they're not dirty at all. They're
no,
intense,
not at all. No.
But they're a good group of boys, and kind of gave them a little pat there and wished them well. What I will tell you about Massey, though, is it was 15-7. It's now 19-11. They're absorbing this. They can't kind of break into that 8-point lead, but they're not letting it stretch any further.
Letting it expand. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and I think at this point, though, you got to bring a little bit more action towards the hoop, so you're a little concerned. 11 points in, we'll say, a quarter and a half is just not what you want to score. So Braden Sipple, 99 for 100 from the from the free throw line. You got to understand he's going to make those two for sure. So putting him on the board at 12 right now, probably 13. He might even close his eyes on this one just for fun. So Jordan Redmond takes the ball out for Clinton-Massie. Massey over to Brendan Lamb.
Lamb's going to bring the ball up court, cross over the half-court line. They're playing a little bit slower pace, maybe not let them get an offensive rhythm. Lamb's going to drive. Baseline makes that nice little layup there.
A little up and under there. I think they expected him to dish that off and didn't know that he was going to go towards the hoop there. So Wale's going to get the ball at the three-point line. Bears calling for the ball, but Oberding makes him think twice about that. Sipple with a nice little jumper over. Then the rebound by Ashcraft. Ashcraft's going to be there all night. He's going to be that guy. He's going to be the guy that just a little muscle play right there.
Yeah,
that's a senior versus
stronger.
A junior.
Yeah, a little bit stronger there.
6'4" versus 6'1". So
Massey gets the ball down quickly to Uden, and they're going to slow it up. Let me say something. These guys are playing smart ball, offensively slowing it down just a bit, and looks like they're doing pretty good. Uden's going to drive, kind of dribble out, finds Logan Meyer. He's guarded. Back to Uden. He's looking, does a little move, nice move, jumper, and it is no good.
Yeah, just rebounds, I'd say right now is just being out-rebounded.
Yeah.
And Tanner Krager, again, pushing the ball. He wants to push that ball the whole time.
Tate rips down the rebound but kind of falls out of his hands. Hunter Bear going to find that.
Yeah, this is where that run starts that you got to be concerned. You got two empty trips coming down the court.
You're missing a big man that's out, too, for Massey.
Yep.
Lamb's going to dribble, crossover, kick out to Logan Myers. He drives, stops, and the ball stripped out of his hands.
Yep. Braden Sipple just simply took the ball out of his hands. He misses
the
layup there, but the rebound by Blanchester, just no energy. I mean, Massey does not have any energy.
And here goes the run.
Yeah.
Good timeout.
Yeah. I think you can see it in Clinton-Massie. They honestly, I think they've got a defeatist mentality right now that they look tired. They look like they're not very energetic.
Little lethargic.
Yep,
that's for
absolutely.
sure. Being out rebounded, Blanchester's crashing the boards. And when they crash the boards, and to that, It's a big disadvantage.
Yeah, you just went from a 19-11, and in 2 minutes now you're 28-13. So you've increased from 8 to 15 in just 2 minutes. So Clinton-Massie is going to have to absorb this and not make it any worse before halftime, or this game could get out of hand very
And what
quickly.
we just seen Lamb kind of get more aggressive, he's got to do that. He's got to have 15 to 20 points to have any chance at all to win. He's got to be aggressive.
Absolutely. You know that they're going to be able to score 60 or so, I mean, if not more. So Lamb's got to give you, you would think, like you said, 15 to 20 off the rip for certain. So we'll see if Clinton-Massie can bring this back with 3:17 left in the second period. Honestly, at this point, it's just going to be energy. You got to have energy, and right now they just simply don't have any energy. It looks like, again, they know Blanchester's a good team. They know they can shoot. They know that they can bring, the rebounding and the steals and the assists and everything. But I just think at this point, they gotta get their heads in it more than anything else. And
the student section got up. They're in their hillbilly attire tonight, redneck attire, and they can't even get into the game.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if that's an homage to any one particular team or a thought.
Lamb's going to dribble in. Looks like he gets fouled, and looks like he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. I think Coach there told him, get in there, be aggressive, Lamb.
Yeah.
Make something happen.
Bear was a little surprised he got the call. It got called for the foul on that particular one, but, he's going to go ahead and pick up a foul here. That's his second with 4 points and 2 fouls. 3:05 left in the second quarter. Even Lamb struggling from the foul line a little bit.
Missed the first one.
Yeah, I think everybody's their heads just maybe not in it. Nate Baker's head's bleeding, and their head's not in it yet.
And sometimes you need that guy who can break that mentality, who can go and be aggressive, start making and get the other guys kind of rallied. And
absolutely.
So far, that one rimmed out on Lamb. Nice. Jordan Redmond just follows that up with 2 points.
So how about Jordan Redmond leading the team with 6 at this point? Nice job,
hustling.
Jordan.
He's hustling.
He's hustling. He's finding his rhythm. So Jordan Redmond hopefully gets a little breakout game here. We'll take it. Sipple's guarded by Tate Oberding. Tate Oberding already has 1 foul. Switched over to Jordan Redmond. Jordan Redmond stop. Yeah, that's just a good play. Sipple gets Tate Oberding up in the air, waits for a second. As he gets up in the air, he follows him up and
he's
gets
a junior.
a foul.
He's a junior. And I heard a couple people this week, and I think it's fair. People say, well, that's crazy. But a couple comparisons, the way he plays to Luke Kennard. He's a couple inches, about Kennard 6'5", he's 6'3", but he can do a lot. He can drive, he can shoot threes, and he's smooth, and he's a point scorer.
Absolutely.
36 points a game as a junior. I'm telling you, he's going to go Division I.
Yeah.
And possibly a pretty big Division I school the way he's playing.
Yeah, I'd say at this point he's, depending on what he does here in the next year and a half or so, I mean, he's already in that D1 status. Now it's do you go mid-major, do you go high D1? It just depends on what's next for him. So Lamb's going to shoot
take
the ball.
The 3, and it's no good.
In and out. Austin Fawcett's able
nice
to
rebound, Austin.
bring it back to Tate Oberding.
Tate
Oberding
up.
spins. Whoa, it just feels like there's a little bit of a lid around
There's a lid on that rim.
Yep, absolutely.
That's what it seems. I mean, these are all close. Nate Baker coming back into the game. That's good. That's good to see.
Yep. So must have got the bleeding stop there. Number 21 back in the game for Clinton-Massie. Nate Baker, Braden Sipple's going to bring the ball up, guarded by Brendan Lamb. Sets up the offense. Looks like they were looking for a quick backdoor cut. Ball's back to Sipple. Sipple guarded by Lamb. Brings the ball out. Wale's going to fire for no problem. He's going to take that shot. So it looks like it might have touched the top. Nope, they're actually going to call a foul on that.
Okay. Maybe under the
push
on.
That's going to be a third on Hunter Bear.
Man,
he's not even in the game. So that should have went to it. Actually went to Jackson Wale.
Okay.
And they're actually saying that's his third.
Okay.
So third
little foul trouble.
Yeah.
You've got to capitalize here, though. You've got to You've got to get some points here. Lamb's going to bring the ball up court. Redmond sets a pick. Lamb drives in. Nothing going over to Fawcett. He drives in. Going to take the left-handed layup. No good. Rebound is Fawcett. Goes up and he's fouled.
Yes. Nice job. Kept alive by Nate Baker on that. Kept the ball going. Austin ends up with it. Easy foul there. So let's see if he can put a couple in here.
I think you see the athleticism as our guys are driving. Massie is driving into the hole. It's just hard with the length that they have.
Yes, absolutely.
6'3s and 6'4s, hands up. It's hard to get a shot off.
Oh, that's your best free throw shooter right there.
It's one of those nights.
It's one of those nights from the foul line. Absolutely. So 30-15. Let's make it 30-16.
Here's a shot.
Into the game for Blanchester for the first time, I believe, number 30. Actually, he is not listed on our sheet, so I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever we don't have a player listed, that's Bob Johnson. Bob Johnson's back in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Bob Johnson gets the ball. Oh, no, that's Roy. Roy's getting the ball over to Tanner Krager. He'll take that shot there. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound is off of Blanchester and into the hands of Clinton-Massie. So Clinton-Massie will get the ball with 1:24 left in the second period. 30-16 your score. Got to come away with something right here. Come away with something big. Cut this down here to maybe a 12-point lead, possibly a 11-point lead.
Lamb's got the ball. Going to just kind of hold it over to Fawcett, top of the key. He's going to hold the ball.
The one thing I've noticed is you're not getting the people willing to shoot like you were before.
And I think some of that's because they're having better possessions. But at the same time, our shot may be the three tonight because it's hard to drive on this team on the inside.
Yeah, I'm figuring that we're going to have to chuck a few up here. And it seems odd that, we haven't been able to shoot as much with.
Lamb's going to get that foul.
So number 3, Brendan Lamb's going to pick up his second foul. So with 52-2 left in the second period, 30-16 your score for Blanchester. Sipple's going to go to the line. I'm going to bet you dollars to donuts he's going to make both of these.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 1-and-1 and he misses. How about that?
You need to do that every time.
Yeah, I'll just jinx him like that every time. So.
Carter Rutan's going to get the ball, bring it up court, and over to Lamb. Lamb on the three-point line. Back to Fawcett. Fawcett's going to fake, drive in, back to Lamb. Lamb back to Fawcett. Fawcett over to Uten, going to keep the ball kind of around the perimeter on this possession. Fawcett's at the top of the key, goes in, nothing going. Over to Uten. Lamb's going to drive, kind of pull back out, reset. 21 seconds left in the quarter. Lamb's going to drive and kind of got away from him there.
Yeah, it just went up with the ball, and I think it just flat out slipped out of his hands. So with 16 seconds left, Brendan Lamb's going to go sit on the bench for a little bit, not pick up a silly third foul. Yeah, that's a smart pickup there.
How about a stop and a score?
So Logan Myers is going to have Braden Sipple as his job right now, which is a big undertaking, and Sipple recognizes that.
Ooh, they're going to call that. Massey fans don't like it, but I think when you're Braden Sipple, you might get the Jordan treatment.
Yeah, you're going to get a call there, I think.
The fans don't like it.
So on the play there would be Logan Myers picking up a foul, which is going to send Braden Sipple to the line with 6 seconds left in the second period. And again, dollars to donuts, he's going to make them both.
Makes the
first one, yep. Again, that's why you're a 90% free throw shooter. You might miss one, but you're going to come back and bang two quick ones right in a row. Nice job there by Braden. Ball gets put out to Clinton-Massie. Carter Uden brings the ball up the court. Tanner Krager's smart. Tanner Krager knows. Tanner Krager knew that Brendan Lamb was out of the game, and that's their other best ball handler, and he was pressuring him the whole time so he wouldn't have an easy shot. That's a nice job. Tanner Krager is a very smart basketball player and an energy guy, so he's doing a great job leading this team. Braden Sipple's going to be your points leader. Braden Sipple's going to be your smooth operator. Tanner Krager is going to be your energy. He's going to be your engine in this particular game, so did a great job.
Yeah, Sipple's going to do what he does, and he's doing it tonight. It looks like he's got 17 points, so right on pace. Yep. But an energy guy they're following is definitely Krager tonight.
Absolutely. So we're going to turn the I guess we'll say the mics down and turn the camera on the Clinton-Massie Falconettes and allow them to perform for our broadcast audience.
to Krager. Ashcraft back over to Sipple. Inside to Hunter Bear. Hunter Bear's double team, and it is stolen by the Falcons.
Austin Fawcett gets the ball down the court. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Braden Sipple. Sipple's able to, the Jackson Wale. Wale's going to be playing with, looks like they changed him to 2 fouls. So, yeah, I've got it. Brendan Lamb tries to set up the double pick. Ted Oberding takes the ball in, kind of a wild shot there. Ball's going to go out of bounds, but stay with Massey. Got to get a good look inside there, ladies and gentlemen, what we need to do for Clinton-Massie. Jordan Redmond.
It's a 3.
It's a 3-pointer. Nice play by Jordan Redmond.
Here comes Craig, going to find Hunter Bear, and going to be guarded by Redmond. Turnaround jumper is no good, and rebounded by Sipple. Goes up and takes that one down, and that's going to have the corner. Wale's going to go from the baseline. It's good. Nice little shot there.
Yeah, Wale's got a smooth stroke, too. He looks a lot like Sipple when he's shooting the ball. Real smooth, hands in the air. He's going to shoot at the highest point. Brendan Lamb's going to get the ball. Tanner Krager, your energy guy, your engine, moving the ball. Brendan Lamb looks for the ball inside to Nate Baker. Nate Baker goes up, misses that one, but Jordan Redmond's going to get the rebound.
Redmond's giving you some quality minutes tonight.
And some points. Kid's leading 11 points. Can't be mad at that.
Nothing wrong with that. Started the second half.
Yep.
Here comes Blanchester. It's going to be Wale.
Oh, Baker's going to get deflected, but Wale's going to get that ball.
Hunter Bear goes up.
That's just a bad roll right there. Bad roll.
Blanchester's going to call a timeout, and it looks like going to talk it over for a moment.
Yeah, Clinton-Massie had the deflection by Nate Baker, but unfortunately the ball goes into the hands of Bear. Bear's able to turn around and put a nice and he's smooth too.
He's got a good touch.
I mean, he's smooth.
Good touch.
They're all smooth, it's a compliment. It's not an argument. It's Hunter Bear. It's Jackson Wale. It's Sipple. It's Tanner Krager. They're all smooth, hard-working, hard players. That honestly, I want to see what these guys do for the rest of the league. But more importantly, I've told Coach Weber since last year when he really felt like there could be something special about this team. I want to follow him in the playoffs. I want to take. If it doesn't end up that Massey goes where they want to go, then I want to bring my efforts to support the Blanchester Wildcats.
Yeah, and when you see one player like Sipple play, it's almost like those other players emulate him, and that's a good player to emulate. They kind of got the same style. Wale kind of has that same kind of release and presence on the court. I mean, not to the extent of Sipple, but I mean these guys are good. They played together. You can tell that.
I would like to play like Braden Sipple.
I would too. I would take 18 a game.
Yeah. I'll take half of his points.
I'm okay with 18.
I'm okay with that.
Is that Hunter Bear again on the foul? Yes, it is.
Looks like that's going to be his third. Not bad. You want him in foul trouble. They're going to bring in for a second, they're going to stop play, bring in the sub. That's Roy's going to come into nope. Actually, they're going to send him back out. So I think refs got a little ahead of themselves there. Jordan Redmond's going to get the ball and try to get it into Brendan Lamb. Brendan Lamb's able to get the ball at the top of the key. He's looking for a pick from Nate Baker. Spins.
He gets a pick but runs right into the big man. Nice. Looks like Blanchester's going to get the loose ball. It's going to be Wale. He's going to bring it up court. Looks like Krager in the corner. And it's no good off the rim. And Redmond just rips down the rebound again. He's got Baker. He don't see him. Now he does. And he makes the shot and one for Nate Baker.
Nate Baker's able to put the ball in, number 21 for the Falcons. It's going to be an and one. So that foul is going to be called on Ashcraft. So Ashcraft picks that one up. I wish it was on Wale, but or maybe in Hunter Bear, but that's okay. It's going to be on Ashcraft. Nate Baker to the line, number 21, with his first 2 points of the game. He's going to take a foul shot here. Buries it. Nice job. Way to finish that one, 21.
Maybe that'll get him sparked. He'll kind of get some points roll from that. The lead is down to 12.
2-2-1 zone here for Blanchester. They're used to this. They saw this against C&E. C&E was able to get a few turnovers, and there's one right there.
There's Fawcett to get the drive in.
Don't try to do too much. Don't try to do too much.
Lamb going to fake. Dish into Tate. Wide open look.
Nice.
It's good.
Nice job. 36-26, down to 10 here, ladies and gentlemen. So
Watch if they don't get the ball to Sipple. When they go
Yep.
on a little run, see if they won't get over to Sipple.
Yep.
Looks like it's going to be Ashcraft take the ball up. Over to Wale. Krager's going to stop, slow it down.
Going
Back
into
to
a
Wale.
zone here. Looks like a 2-3, maybe a little bit of a matchup
looks like
zone.
a 2-3 zone.
Yep.
Lamb's
So
going to
they're
come out,
bringing,
press the
they
ball.
want him to press the ball just a little bit and switch it back into a man, or is it, no, he's just going to get some pressure. He just wants pressure.
Good adjustments. Let's see if we can do anything with this. Looks like Wale about lost the ball, picked up by Sipple. Sipple's going to drive in and shoot. It's good.
Golly, just smooth.
It's just so hard to stop him. It really is so hard to stop him.
It's unbelievable. And you know what I noticed? So I watched a little bit of film on Braden Sipple. Braden Sipple shoots the ball at the top of his jump.
The best place to shoot.
The top of his jump. He wants to make sure that he gets as much height as possible before he releases the ball. That's good form, ladies and gentlemen.
You could tell there's been good coaching for this team.
Absolutely.
And specifically Sipple he's just textbook.
Weber's
He's
a great
textbook.
coach. Weber's a great coach. He does a great job. He's going to do.
Tate's going to get the inbound. Looks like he's fouled, but no call on that. Fans don't like it. Sipple's going to drive down court, go up, and he's going to slam it down.
Nice job.
And Blanchester's going to take a timeout. And they're going to discuss it for a while.
So it looks like Blanchester's coach is honestly not too happy even after that turnover and flush by Braden Sipple. And see, that's what that does is that's going to take some quick wind out of the Massey sails. Now, let me tell you, we said from the beginning, you're going to have some slams.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
There's going to be some rim rocking.
Yeah, absolutely. And Braden Sipple, I think he jumped easily from the box, if not from the first foul, the first line from the foul. I mean, that's going to happen. He's a great athlete. He averages 36 points a game, and he's probably going to go play Division I basketball.
Yes.
So you take that, you move on, you try to get your rhythm back, you try to get your energy back, and try to get them to turn the ball over a couple times if you can, so you can get it back down to 10 where you were just moments ago. Now 40-26 is your score, and you're down by 14 points. So Brendan Lamb getting the ball.
Hey, we'll take the timeout, Bland. They
Yeah.
just dunked. I'm kind of stunned they took it, but
I think
Coach doesn't like something.
I think Coach was upset at a particular player, and he let them know that very quickly. Brendan Lamb looks for the ball. He's going to come back and reset the offense, guarded by Braden Sipple. Braden Sipple's got that extra length, does a nice job guarding him. Turns a couple times in his spin and set his second foot down, which is going to be a turnover for Brendan Lamb. Clinton-Massie empty possession right there. That's going to hurt right there. You can't have any empty possessions.
Tanner Krager's going to inbound. Take the ball. Bring the ball up court. That's over to Wale. Wale's going to bring it up over to Ashcraft. Ashcraft drives in, and it's good.
Yeah, easy 2 points there. I don't know how long Clinton-Massie is going to be able to stay in this press if it's broke like that.
We're down to up to a 16-point lead again. Baker drives in.
Ashcraft's going to be called, it looks like, on a push. Yep. So he went into a pick with Jordan Redmond, and Jordan Redmond ended up hitting the ground there. So it looked like Clinton-Massie's going to pick up a quick foul on Ashcraft there. That's going to be his third, which brings in, Bob Johnson back into the game.
Bob's in. What a player.
Turnover.
And looks like Roy's going to bring the ball up, double team, get the ball off to Ashcraft. Ashcraft's going to drive. Kick it out to Sipple on the wing. He's going to dribble around for a while, guarded by Fawcett. He's going to drive in.
Yep, nice play.
Looks like
nice
a jump
play
ball
by
there from Tate.
Yeah, he definitely had his hand on top of the ball. He's going to turn the ball over for Blanchester and give it back to the Clinton-Massie Falcons with an empty possession for Blanchester. That's the first one they've had in a little while. So Brendan Lamb over to Jordan Redmond. Jordan Redmond back to Brendan Lamb. So you got Nate Baker, Tate Oberding, Austin Fawcett, Brendan Lamb, and Jordan Redmond is in your game right now for the Falcons. Just trying to find some offense, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, trying to get somebody a rhythm. And it looks like Redmond's going to drive.
Looks like a kick. Ball's going to stay underneath to the Falcons.
You know, you start finding your identity when you lose 4 of your starters, and so you're getting a kind of a new team to gel.
Absolutely.
I think Redmond has kind of proven himself as a good asset. Nice bucket, Tate.
Tate Oberding, 42-28.
But you're finding your identity, and I think Redmond is putting some quality minutes out on that court tonight.
Done a great job. He's done a wonderful job.
Going to bring it up. Sipple's going to drive, stop, and pop, and it's good.
All day long. He'll do that all day long.
Is his shooting percentage 60-70%?
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be. I mean, we've got the numbers we can look at there, but, I mean, he's just so smooth. And, again, it's going to be a quiet, as silly as that sounds, it's going to be a quiet 20.
Because he doesn't have to take a lot of shots to get them.
No.
There's Lamb for a three-pointer. You know, a couple of these Massey guys, Tate, Oberning, Brendan Lamb, didn't get a lot of practice time in playing football. They went to a first-round playoff game. But I know a lot of them didn't even pick up a basketball because they were so, as the Massey football program
focused.
is.
You're focused.
And so everybody's kind of new playing together.
Absolutely.
These past few weeks are the
Absolutely.
first time. And so they're playing. And Redmond's giving you some good minutes so far.
He has. Done a good job. So changing it to a 3-1-1 press here. It's almost like a matchup man zone here press.
Kreger's going to take the ball up, hold it at the top of the key out by the logo. It's going to be over to Roy. Roy's going to dribble in, kick back out to Wale. Wale's going to kick back.
Tanner Kreger.
They're going to dribble around. Kreger's going to reset at the top of the key up by the Massey logo. Going to find the corner to Roy. Roy's going to look. Nothing. Dribble in. Nothing going. Looks like a pick was set by 30.
Screen.
Yes.
That's Bob Johnson.
Oh, Bob Johnson.
Bob Johnson picks up the moving screen foul.
He's always good for a moving screen every game, Bob is.
Yeah, Bob. We apologize.
He got that
ladies
hip
and
out there.
Yep, no 30 is on our program, so unfortunately we're going to just call him Bob Johnson for the time being. So.
I taught my third graders, you can't move when you pick. You can't move.
Absolutely.
And they couldn't get it. They just couldn't help but move their legs, and I think that's something you struggle with all the way up.
Yeah. I think you just want to do –
block that guy. Nice.
You want to do something for your team, so you shove that hip out there trying to get that pick.
Yeah. Looks like has a nice drive there by Fawcett. Goes in, gets the layup and one. He's going to go to the line and try to cut this lead to 13.
Absolutely.
And he does.
So with 1:44 left in the third quarter, we're going to bring the ball up here. Tanner Kreger's going to get the ball.
Dishes off Bob Johnson, and he's going to get the charge.
He's going to get a charge. It looks like Nate Baker was able to pick up that charge from Tanner Kreger. So that's going to be Tanner's first with 6 points.
Baker don't care. He'll scrap. He'll bleed. He'll get in your way.
Say,
he don't care. Bust the other side of his head, he says.
I'm going to guess his parents aren't too happy with that, but, that's just the way he's going to play the game. He's going to try to make up with a little bit of effort there. So it looks like we've got the ball's going to be turned over to Clinton-Massie. Clinton-Massie gets the ball to Austin Fawcett. They've changed just a little bit of their setup here. It looks like they're in 4 wide, trying to see if there's a little bit of room for Lamb to be able to get open here and get a move going. Again, I think what we haven't seen so far is the opportunity for shots like we saw against Wilmington.
Yeah, that's tough. Here's a turnover. Massey's going to stop the ball, turn it over. Tate's going to get the ball. He's going to dribble up court, kick it off, and it's going to be deflected off of Blanchester. Looks like it's going to stay Massey ball.
No, they're going
wow.
They're going to turn that ball over and say that it never touched a Blanchester player.
Must have missed that one.
Yep.
For the first time, looked like Blake Ireland's going to come in and get some minutes in this game.
So for just a second, it looks like Tate Oberding actually is going to step out of the game. Blake Ireland's going to step into the game for him. So we're going to stop the game. The refs are going to bring the ball together just for a second. It looked like there's a complaint by the Blanchester coach, who does a great job, by the way. Adam Weber is a great coach, a great guy to be around, a fun guy to be around. I've known Adam for quite a few years. Him and I have a tendency to get a little funny before the games and have some laughs. So he does a great job with this team and is going to do a great job, I'm sure, going into the playoffs. So good luck to Coach Weber the rest of the year.
Is he jumping on the refs or on his team?
I think he's upset at where the ball's supposed to go. I think he's probably upset at everybody.
Do you know, someone told me, and I kind of agree, they said Blanchester's not playing up to their potential tonight. Last 2 games they haven't.
Yeah, it
so
seems like,
even though they're winning, they're in a bit of like not that 80, 90 points a game.
Yeah, I think they're trying to find their stroke a little bit. Now, Adam will tell you very quickly that he wasn't happy with their performance on Tuesday, mainly because they didn't play as a team and they couldn't, as he said, snap out of it. So, they stayed in the game for most of the game, although they were down by double digits the entire game, starting with an 18-8 run by C&E. They were just frustrated.
Now we got a frustrated Coach Cook.
And never being able to get within 10 points. So it looks like we're able to bring Coach Cook back from the sideline.
Now the fans are in it.
Yeah. Not exactly sure what happened here, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know. We don't know what the play is. We don't know what the call was. Braden Sipple all of a sudden gets 2 points when they were bringing the ball up the court, so I'm not sure what he was doing there. Of course, he's going to make that with no problem.
I didn't see anything that would have caused that kind of foul or technical foul, intentional foul that I saw.
So clearly they called a technical, but not exactly sure on where and how. So Coach Cook's going to call a timeout there, which is probably a wise decision. I think he's ramped up. I think.
Do you think it was on him by chance?
No, I guess it could have been. Possibly.
I don't know. I just don't know. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I didn't see anything right there. So we're gonna count on.
I saw their coach lobbying for something.
Right.
I don't know what he was lobbying for, what he wanted. It ended up being 2 shots, and so here we are, 46-31. Minute 5 left in the third period here at Coach Mudd Court.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can get an understanding from our athletic director and see if she's able to send us an explanation exactly of what happened there. So Clinton-Massie takes a timeout with 1:05 left in the third period. A 15-point deficit is a tough deficit against a team that can score at will at times. So at this point, your goal is to keep it within 15, maybe chip away just a little bit at that, and see what happens here from a fourth quarter perspective.
Here comes Sipple, going to bring the ball up court. Over to Krager. Back into Sipple, deflected. Nate Baker's going to get the deflection.
Bring that ball out, bring that ball out. So he's smart enough to get the ball over to Austin Fawcett. Austin Fawcett gets the ball to Brendan Lamb. Brendan Lamb gets the ball back over to Austin Fawcett. Austin Fawcett, Blake Ireland, Logan Myers. Baker's begging for the ball underneath.
It's hard. He's getting – there he is. He gets it. He got it. He goes up, and it's
good.
good.
Nice play.
Bringing some energy in this second half. Way to go, Nate. Sipple's going to bring the ball up. Crossover.
46-33 is your score. Logan Myers with that. That's a tough task
Dribble
right
in,
there.
Loses the ball.
Brendan Lamb's going to get the ball. He's going to take the ball.
Lamb's going to take it all the way up court, and it's good.
And scores.
It's an 11-point game, folks.
Pretty quick.
Got that lead from 16 to 11. We got 8 seconds left.
Yep.
Sipple's going to take it and probably going to take the last shot. Well, that's Wale. He drives in. Dishes over to Bob Johnson. No good.
Bob Johnson. Oh, Bob Johnson he's in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Bob Johnson gets his name in the books with a field goal attempt there. So with what looks like
what looks could have been a 25-point lead is now 11-point lead.
Absolutely, without question. So, ladies and gentlemen, they gave us a technical foul for having 6 on the floor. But
maybe that's what the coach was asking for.
But our athletic director said that the 6th player was signaled in, and they gave the ball over to Blanchester a little bit too early. So
okay, I see why Coach Cook was mad.
Yeah, he was upset because he was being signaled in, and then they handed the ball off. We saw that earlier in the game, actually, and they ended up stopping play, sending the substitute back out, and then bringing the next play in with the same group of kids going on. So with the start of the fourth quarter pending here in just a moment, 46-35 is your Blanchester lead. I guess what's your thoughts here for the fourth quarter?
You've cut the lead back down to 11 from 16. If we lose by 2, I'm going to be mad that they got those free throws free.
Right.
But we'll see what we can do.
Yep.
There's some hustle out of Baker. Had a good third quarter. Lamb started getting aggressive. You need those 2 seniors to stay with it. Put their foot on the gas. Nate was calling for the ball, went up against a double team and made the layup. He had an and one. So Baker having a good night. 5 points. Looks like Massey's going to hold the ball. Hold possession.
So Brendan Lamb gets the ball, looks for the pick from Tate Overdeen. Tate Overdeen kicks the ball over to Blake Ireland. Blake Ireland swishes.
Good.
I mean, swishes a 3. It's a nice play there.
Way to make a big play.
Bucket. Big bucket there.
All right, it's going to be Sipple.
Sipple with Blake Ireland guarding him now. Sipple gets the ball over. Brendan.
Wale.
Yep, Wale.
Looks like back to Bob Johnson. Or no, that's Ashcraft.
Ashcraft, yeah.
Ashcraft with the ball. Gets it. Ireland. Oh, and that's going to be Clinton-Massie ball.
Yep, absolutely.
Nice hustle. The lead is down to 8 with the possession going to Clinton-Massie.
Good hustle by Clinton-Massie and Blake Ireland there. Blake Ireland's able to get the ball. Gets the ball back out to Austin Fawcett. Austin Fawcett kicks the ball out to Nate Baker. Nate Baker gets the ball into Tate Oberding, but it's turned over immediately.
Hunter Bear's going to bring it. They're going to pass it down to him. Dish off. That's good for Tanner Krager.
Yeah, Tanner Krager with a quick 2.
10-point lead, 48-38 with 7 minutes to go.
That's a momentum killer right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we need a big shot here. Nice dish.
Left-handed, Baker goes back up. He's blocked by Bear, but the ball ends up in the hands of Clinton-Massie's Blake Ireland. Austin Fawcett to Brendan Lamb. Brendan Lamb kicks the ball, gets blocked by Bear again. Nate Baker with a quick foul there to stop that.
Looks like at least stops the ball. Looks like they were,
I think that was a wise play. Baker kind of shouldered him on purpose to stop the ball from being just a easy, drive
Sipple
to the hoop.
Going to get called for the traveling violation there. Massey's going to inbound, going to be their ball. 10-point lead, 6:33 left in the game.
Blake Ireland to Brendan Lamb. Brendan Lamb's going to bring the ball up here. Blanchester continues on that man-to-man defense. Brendan Lamb's tried to widen everybody out to Austin Fawcett. Austin Fawcett gets the ball over to Nate Baker.
That 3. There it is.
Whoa! Nate Baker with a 3-pointer.
The lead is down to 7.
Not something you would expect. And a charge call. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to get excited about that. Nate Baker taking a charge, the second one of the game.
7-point lead. They've knocked this from 16 to 7. This has been a 9-0 run for the Falcons.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, that's something to get excited about. Nate Baker giving them a little energy, especially in this fourth quarter. Brendan Lamb to Austin Fawcett. Austin Fawcett gets the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Wale. Wale is going to get the ball to Blake Ireland. Blake Ireland gets the ball to Austin Fawcett. Austin Fawcett out to Brendan Lamb. Brendan Lamb for 3, ladies and gentlemen.
And a 4-point lead now from 16 to a
Massey.
4-point lead. The coach wants him to run. Sipple's going to take it. Guess what?
Yeah, you want the ball in his hands.
Looks like it's going to be Blanchester.
Yeah, it's going to stay with Blanchester.
Off Baker, making some plays.
Yep, nice play there by the Falcons to keep the ball.
4-point lead.
Yep, absolutely.
I like it. Good hustle. Krager's going to go in, and I guess they're going to call
quick
a foul.
Called by Blake Ireland with the push from behind, so that's going to be out of bounds
Heads
to
up,
Blanchester.
Heads up to our bench. They're coming in and making some big plays tonight. Our bench is playing awesome, giving us some really good minutes. Little
Bear
jump in there to Bear. He
one.
misses it. And it looks like it's going to be Fawcett. Jump ball. And I don't know the possession is going to go
stay
to.
here. It's going to stay here to Blanchester. Last one with the Clinton-Massey.
We'll take it.
Yep.
Next one
good,
goes
good
to us.
hustle. Good hustle. Clinton-Massey playing good defense. Feels like they're back in this game. 48-44.
Yeah, they are. A lot of heart. A lot of heart. Lamb's going to guard Wale. Wale's going to do a little crossover over to Sipple. Sipple's looking to find Krager.
Yeah, Krager will shoot that all day long.
That's good.
Yeah, you can't let him have that shot. No way.
7-point lead. 5 minutes, 21 seconds left in the fourth period. Baker drives in, finds Blake Ireland. Rims out.
Empty possession there. That's a tough one right there. Not a bad shot by Blake Ireland. Baker drives, saw that he was going to get probably stuffed or blocked there in the lane, so he kicks the ball out to Ireland. Ireland has an open 3. That's a good shot. Just didn't go in.
Yeah, great shot. Here comes Blanchester. Krager's going to drive in. It looks like this time he's going to be called for the blocking foul, and he's going to get an and one and go to the free throw line for another one. And that quick, Bland begins to spread the lead again.
Yep. Now you're up to 9. You got a free throw on the way here.
And he's going to go to the line for 1 9-point lead for Bland. And it's good.
Nice job by Tanner Krager there, finishing his 3-point play. Clinton-Massey now is down by 10 after being down by just 4 moments ago. Brendan Lamb's going to be smart enough, so they're packing the lane just a little bit here. They just don't want Lamb to drive. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
you know, they'll let us have outdoor shots or outside shots all day long. They don't want Bland to drive, or I'm sorry, Brendan Lamb to drive.
There's a pass, Lamb for the 3. Nice hustle, Blake Ireland.
Oh, almost. Nice find by Nate Baker. Finished by Tate Oberding.
Prager's going to bring the ball up court. We got an 8-point lead for the Blanchester Wildcats. Guarded by Logan Meyer.
Tell you, Logan Meyer's giving you some good defense off the bench there. Sipple just dropping it over the defender's hand.
Sipple.
Yeah, what can you do on that?
Point.
Yeah. And it like I said, call it a quiet 27, if you will, if that's even possible.
Yeah. They got Lamb on the 3-point line over to Ireland.
Seems like maybe trying to do a little bit too much with the ball there. Just go ahead and finish that up, get that to the rim.
Blanchester's going to take it. Sipple's going to go, drives in, and no good.
Yeah,
Don't know if that was on the floor or in the act.
I think at this point, Sipple's just going to take over the game. I mean, he's smart enough to know put the ball in his hands and see what can happen. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. That's what great players do when the game's on the line, and he is a great player.
Looks like it's going to go to Bear.
Yeah.
Bear makes the easy bucket.
Yep, inside the Bear.
Gives a little flex, lets him know he's there.
Now you're back to 12. So, I mean, it's just that quick.
It kind of motivated them, our run. Kind of got them into it.
I think so.
Like when they got punched, they said, okay, we'll counter punch.
So bring the ball up. Carter Uden tries to get the ball into Tate Oberding. Oberding, gets kind of run over by Bear. Bear's kicking the ball out. So that brings the ball back to Fawcett for a 3-point attempt.
Almost.
That's going to be off with Logan Myers looking for the rebound. He gets taken to the ground. Sipple brings the ball up.
Nice
to
pass.
Bear. Yeah, nice job.
Bear's going to make that. Nice pass by Sipple to see him. And put a little spin on that to put it right in the breadbasket.
Nice job. Nice job by Bear. That's a good play. Nice find by Sipple. And all of a sudden now you're back up to 14 points with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I think if you had a chance, we probably saw that chance come and go. I mean, you're at 4 points.
We had a window there, yeah.
With about 5 minutes left or so, and there's Bear. Again, that's why this team is shooting 80% from free throw. It's just unbelievable. For this early in the season, that is impressive. Because you got to think these kids are still getting their basketball legs underneath them just a little bit. Ball gets turned over, but Brendan Lamb's going to be able to get that ball back quickly.
It up.
Yeah. So Brendan Lamb looks like trying to find an opening here, but
they're giving him the 3. They're not going to give him the driving lane.
That's all they're doing. They're smart enough to know that they're not going to let him drive. No matter what, they're not going to let him drive. Ball gets to Carter Uden. Carter Uden kicks the ball out to Lamb. Lamb drops.
Head fake.
Yep, little head fake and drop in for 2. Nice job.
And Lamb makes it a 12-point game, but might be a little too late right now.
Yeah.
You know, Bland's down. They average 78 points a game, so they're probably not going to get that tonight.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope that's the case, yeah.
But, I mean, I think the last couple games you're learning a lot about Massey. Like I said, these guys are playing together. Redmond's giving you minutes. For whatever reason, he's not on the court right now. He didn't foul out, I don't believe.
No.
Okay.
He's on the court. He's on the court.
Redmond is?
His 11 points are listed up there, so he's
good.
Yeah, he's there.
Well, he's back. He wasn't on a minute ago, so I'm glad he's back out there now. But you're learning a lot.
Yeah.
You're learning who's giving you quality minutes. And again, like Wilmington, there are no moral victories. But tonight proves they're going to get some wins. This is a good team. Massey's going to get some wins.
Yeah, I think my biggest concern, if I'm a Massey fan, if I'm even maybe the coaching staff, is, depending on how these next 2 minutes go, you could see us finishing with about 55 points. And that means that's 42 points, 53, 56, 55. If that's going to be your limit, if that's going to be the top of your game, then the defense is going to just have to step up. It's going to have to. There's going to be no other choice, because if you only score 50, that means the other team's got to score 49.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you like that?
And maybe slow it down.
Maybe.
They are slowing it down a little bit instead of just running and gunning. And that's probably intentional. And that may be the style they'll kind of go to finish this season. Looks like they're going to try to foul. Sipple's going to go in, drive, and miss the layup. Little bunny there, but going to go to the line for two. And more than likely will probably make these.
Yeah. I'd say it's we'll go back to the dollars to donuts to try for a jinx here. But 61-48 your score with 2:01 left in the fourth period. Clinton-Massie, gave a good effort, especially in that third quarter, start of the fourth, but it looks like they've just run out a little bit of gas. Braden Sipple clearly took the game over with 28 points of potentially 29 here in just a second.
Do you think one day in about 3 or 4 years, someone told me there are a couple Division I's already given an offer to
couple,
Sipple?
Yeah.
You think we'll say, hey, I watched him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got to watch him play. And I think that's what you're going to say.
And I think at this point it's just how far does he go up from here. So he's got a couple people already looking at him, like the Mercies and the Oaklands. Now the question is just how much bigger does he get?
Yeah. Great player, great team. Massey's playing a lot of heart tonight. There's a nice spin move by Lamb, and he's ready for it.
Yeah, nice job, Tate Oberding. So, again, now you're at 50 points. Just like I said, is that where you're going to end up, somewhere around that 50, 52 point?
I think against a lesser team, you're going to get maybe 60, 65. Against this length, it's hard. We'll see.
Carter Eaton with the ball. Eaton gets it over to Tate Oberding. Oberding drives. Finishes. Nice teardrop there. That was a nice bucket by Oberding. At this point, they're going to let him have those quick 2 points. Braden Sipple wants to score. He's not going to stop there.
Misses the shot.
Yep.
And that's going to be Clinton-Massie ball.
Yeah, it's going to go out of bounds on Jackson Wale. Wale's had a little bit of a quiet night. He usually averages a little more than 7 points. Tanner Krager, not listed right now, but he's usually about a 10-point guy. So Hunter Bear in the game right now with only 2 points, and that's not him. That's not his usual way that he does things. Austin Fawcett with a hard pass from Brendan Lamb. He's not able to handle it. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover, Clinton-Massie with 54.9 left in the fourth quarter. 64-52 is your score. At this point, you're just trying to dribble the ball out. Maybe
Hunter's down here under the hoop wanting that dunk. It looks like it's going to Ashcraft.
I think
Back
they're
to
smart
Sipple.
enough.
Sipple's going to go through the foul. They're not going to call it.
Yeah, they're going to let him just dribble around.
Dribble out. Sipple goes, going to dribble. Over to Krager, back to Sipple. They're holding the ball for 30 seconds, which is left in the game. Maybe take one more shot. We'll see here. Sipple's going to reset.
So they're going to give the foul to Nate Baker just because they want to stop the ball from running around, apparently. They got tired of watching the ball go everywhere, so they just gave him a foul. Looks like third foul for Nate Baker. He's going to finish probably with 8 points. 3 fouls, 64-52 is your score with 24.2 seconds left. Tanner Krager to the foul line. First one's made. I'll tell you, that's when you're shooting 80%. Every time you send them to the line, minimally you're thinking 2 out of 2 or at worst 1 out of 2. So
and when we go to the line, in contrast, we missed a lot of free throws tonight.
We have, especially tonight. Worse
and last
than
week.
usual.
Yeah. Here comes Lane going to bring the ball up.
Shoot that. Oh, fouled. And the ball's returned.
He's out.
He's out of bounds, though. So Ashcraft with the block shot there on Austin Fawcett. The ball is going to be returned to Clinton-Massie. Clinton-Massie with 19.2 seconds left. And you can tell they're just tired. Yeah, they're just simply out of gas.
Bland's going to dribble out.
Yep.
They've got Sipple. He's going to take that dunk. He's going to leave him with a little message.
Yeah, why not?
Tate's going to take the ball up. Going to drive in Oberding, and he is rejected. That's a wrap, folks.
Yeah, that's your game, ladies and gentlemen. So Blanchester with the win. 68-42 is your score. 16-point victory for Blanchester. Nice job by the Blanchester Wildcats, scoring 68, maybe a little below their average, but still good.
Yeah.
52, what'd I tell you? Right about where you'd end up there for Clinton-Massie. And I think if you're the coaching staff, that's going to be a concern. That's going to be something you're going to start looking at and saying, okay, guys, where's my scores coming from? Where's the guys that are going to step up and maybe make a few foul shots, and then on top of that, maybe make a few extra bunnies or three-pointers. So Clinton-Massie, good effort tonight in the second half especially. First half, it just seemed kind of lethargic. Didn't seem like things were going real well. The energy wasn't real well. So I think Coach is probably going to have something to say to the team about that. Got a tough game tomorrow. You're going to see the Franklin. I believe they're the Wildcats too. Is that? Yeah,
Franklin Wildcats.
I mean, you're going to see them, and
Good
you're going to see a team that's big, strong, long. They're going to be. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a rough game to watch, possibly tomorrow, unless Clinton-Massie can find a little something in the energy bank and come out a little bit hotter.
Yeah.
Well, for the evening, for E.J. Lamb, for Matt Baker, for the Clinton-Massie Falcon faithful over here, we'd like to say thank you for joining us on our broadcast. Hopefully we'll see you. We'll be off for the next couple weeks because we'll actually be at Franklin and I believe potentially Hillsborough after that. So thank you, everybody. Have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Know the reason for the season and have a great rest of the year. Thanks.